Guys, this is some of the best news for NIO shareholders to come out this year. Holy smokes, and today we're going to break it down. You and I, we're going to go into the nitty-gritty details, and the benefits for shareholders are not what you think. NIO CEO and co-founder just held this face-to-face conference with a lot of NIO owners, updating their user rights for NOP Plus and also for free battery swapping. Now, a few very quick updates. NIO's second battery swap factory is about to come online around mid-May, and together those two factories producing battery swap stations, they can produce about 250 swap stations per month. Second, very little minor thing, NIO has started cutting some jobs at their headquarters in Shanghai. Of course, this is very bullish. That's very good. It shows that they are cost sensitive, and a lot of things that we're going to see them announce in this video are all very good for shareholders. So what happened? NOP Plus beta has just ended. If you don't know what NOP Plus is, it's basically NT 2.0's NIO Pilot Navigate on Pilot Plus. It's L2 Plus, not exactly L3, but getting almost there to L3, and it utilizes all the cameras and also the LiDAR sensor as well. And on paper, NIO is going to start charging money starting at a certain cutoff date. But here's the situation where it's a win-win for both shareholders and NIO customers. So first off, the cost of NOP Plus is going to be charged monthly, 380 RMB per month. But if you ordered a NIO before May 31st, you will get 2 years of free NOP Plus. Very nice. And by the way, NOP Plus is only for NT 2.0 cars, ET7, etc., the cars with LiDARs. But if you also happen to be a first generation NIO owner like me, you bought NIO Pilot, whether it's small or big NIO Pilot, you get a massive discount. Small NIO Pilot, you get 40% off and also 5 years of free NOP Plus. So 5 years free, and then after that, it's 40% off. And for big NIO Pilot, it's 10 years free and then 70% off. And this can also stack up. So for me, if I buy a ET5 or ET7 or ES7 right now, before the cutoff date, then that car will get 12 years of free NOP Plus, and then after that, 70% off monthly fee, which is very, very nice. But if I buy after that cutoff date, starting June or later, I only get 10 years of free NOP Plus. Still very good for existing NIO owners. Very nice. He talked about how NAD is still in the testing phase. They're going to open it on select roads on beta testing in Shanghai. He talked about how NAD differs from NOP Plus, as that NAD has a lot of responsibility stuff and rules and regulations that they need to take into account. So NAD is still some time off. Next up, free battery swap. This one, guys, I've been constantly saying that free battery swap has been a big cash burn factor. A lot of other guys have said, hey, no, it's not. Well, the CEO just came out and said, on April 3rd, we announced we did 20 million swaps. If you take into account each swap costs around 100 RMB, collectively, we've helped NIO owners save 2 billion RMB in free battery swaps.
换电的话，前2天大家知道，在4月3号，我们的换电服务呢是超过了2000万次啊，抽算一下啊，按照一次100块，我们帮用户大概省了20个亿的这个换电服务的钱，也还是不少了啊。
2 billion. And Qin Hong goes into more detail about some of the cost structure. He talks about how every free swap has a very realistic raw cost. The cost of electricity, the cost of electricity loss, there's going to be some electricity loss when charging the battery. There's electricity used to operate the swap station. There's human costs, workers, repairmen, etc. And then he also talked about rent and depreciation as well.
因为每一次换电是有非常真实的成本的，非常真实的成本。首先电费就是刚性的，也没有人给我们便宜1分钱这个电费。而且呢，由于换电站的电呢，除了换到大家车上的电，还有电损，整个换电站自己的电，包括人工啊、设备摊销啊、租金啊，所以每一次换电呢是有一个硬成本的。如果能结转，就等于什么呢？等于大家去吃自助餐。没吃到那么多都要打包带走，这个餐厅就黄了，我觉得我们还是先不要黄，哎。
So there are a lot of costs to battery swap. And this is the CEO and the co-founder telling you about those costs. So what is this big policy change? Of course, it is that starting from June 1st and onwards, if you order a NIO, you're only going to get 4 free swaps per month forever. And also on top of that, there's no longer going to be the free home charger. So let me make it a bit more clear. If you order a NIO right now, before that cutoff date, you can either get 6 free swaps per month, or you can get a free home charger and 4 free swaps per month. Whereas after the cutoff date, it's just 4 free swaps per month, no home charger. That's it, period. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but trust me, it is. The home charger itself costs around 7,500 RMB. So this in return will boost margins. It does make the car more expensive. So it is sort of like a price raise when others are doing price cuts. But you got to think about it this way. This is a very good excuse that forces people to buy a NIO right now. When I bought my NIO back in 2020, and I heard that unlimited free battery swapping was gonna go away, the cutoff date was October, I think 6 or something, no hesitation, come on, place the order right away, boom, because I do not want to miss out on unlimited free battery swap. It's the same deal over here as well. You can either get a free home charger, or you get 2 extra free battery swaps per month if you buy a NIO now compared to after June 1st. And then on top of that, you also get 2 years of free NOP Plus, which is very good. And now is the best time to buy a NIO before the cutoff date. This is gonna boost sales up for the next coming months. And one really good thing about NIO, which is something that I really love and something that you guys might not know, is that free battery swap rights follows the owner of the car, not the car itself. With Tesla, you buy early Tesla, you have unlimited free supercharging, but if you buy a new Tesla, you can't transfer that unlimited free supercharging to the new Tesla. On NIOs, you can transfer the unlimited free battery swap to the next car, or if you have only 6 free swaps per month and you buy another NIO that only has 4 free swaps per month, you can transfer that 6 over. So it follows the customer. That's very awesome. But that does mean that it's never going to be grandfathered in. All right, I hear that term being thrown around. It's not going to be grandfathered in. Cash burn used to be growing like this and this and this, but once they make that adjustment to only 4 free swaps per month, right, it's going to grow at a slower pace. All right, and this is definitely good news. It does not mean that the cash burn is going to stop and then no more cash burn, we're going to be profitable. No. That is not what it is. What eventually we'll get to is this rate of cash burn increases is going to gradually flatten out. And then in the future, only 2 free swaps per month and then no free swaps per month. That means we're capped at however many NIO owners there are with free swaps. That's how much cash burn you'll have. And what you're going to see is as the cutoff date approaches, there's going to be more intensity, and all the sales reps are going to be warning people, you better buy a NIO right now or else all this is going away. You're losing out on 2 years of free NOP Plus and also 2 extra free battery swaps per month or a free charger. Buy your NIO right now, and that's going to increase sales like crazy. I was one of those guys. Unlimited free battery swaps going away. Place an order right now. Let's go. And then there was a lot of Q&A questions I think that are worth addressing, and you guys need to listen in on this. Another NIO owner who is also a NIO user volunteer who will be volunteering at the Shanghai Auto Expo. And Shanghai Auto Expo coming up very soon. They're going to announce about 5 new cars. They got 5 new cars coming out this year. So, of course, EC7, which I've already made a video about, the new ES8, the new ES6, the new EC6, and then, of course, the updated version of the ET7. Those are the 5 cars that are coming out very soon. And then William Lee also said by July, you'll have the full lineup all refreshed and all ready to go. That NIO owner asked, which is sort of like a suggestion, he was saying, considering how raw material prices has decreased drastically, NIO should really consider making the ES6 cheaper to get more sales, because obviously he's very concerned about the sales numbers, as am I, as is everybody else. And then he also talked about the 7-seater version. Of course, 7-seater version, that NIO owner had 2 ES8s, all 7-seater versions. It is clearly a must for NIO to have a 7-seater. I hope I made it very clear. Right now is the best time to buy a NIO. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out. Well, it looks like you guys are still here. Well, you've made it to the boss level. Well, I'm gonna share some of my opinion and also what other people online are saying, because this is a pretty heated thing. Obviously, this is very good for the longevity of the company, but a lot of people are very, very upset about this. There's a lot of heated comments and discussion online. I'm not gonna share what they said. Not appropriate. This is undoubtedly a very good thing for the company. Going to boost sales for the next few months. However, it is sort of a price raise, and during the Q&A session, a concerned NIO owner asked this question: is this going against the current? Everybody else is cutting prices, and you guys are raising prices. And the co-founder also half-jokingly said, yes, but that's not the intention of it.
是不是有这个逆势涨价的这么一个理解呢？
是不是逆势涨价？
客观上来说呢，是的。
Free battery swap is a big selling factor for NIO, and a lot of people online are saying, if you reduce this or even start reducing this or eventually take it away, which of course NIO will have to do, people are saying, aren't you scared that you're not going to be able to sell cars anymore? NIOs have always been a very pricey, expensive, luxury, great car, good build quality, but it was also very economical. And I've said numerous times, free battery swap is one of the biggest moats for NIO, and the moat is getting shallower. But also you got to understand that most people will not pay for swaps. Before battery swaps were free, NIO owners would rarely go and battery swap. They would only go for a battery swap when they had a voucher and they could swap for free.
创始版在买车的时候是没有这个免费换电权益的，这个权益是2019年的8月24号还是26号的时候，蔚来的公司推出来的。当时收到了这个秦力红发给每一位车主的这个蔚来的这个 app 的推送以及短信，是蔚来官方发出来的。那么我们当时一开始的时候都有点不太相信，因为这个如果换电站免费的话，那这个实在是有点太这个对于蔚来来讲的话，它其实运营的成本就有点高，因为我当时就算了一笔账，一个换电站每年的费用大概要在100万左右，包括它的电钱，包括它的人工工资等等算在一起。那么，但是这个后来的话，其实这个就确实确凿了这个消息的时候，那也是很开心的，因为我们一开始的这些老用户，提车的时候都会送6张一键家电券，那这个券基本上都拿来去换电用了，反正拿券换电是不要钱的嘛。那么后续的话，就基本上老老实实在家里边加充桩去充电，也不太会去换电站换电。但是这个2019年这个消息一出来的话，我们大家都开始就免费去换电了，那换电站的人就越来越多。当然有一些这个我们叫碳粉，有个碳粉俱乐部，他们其实就主张的是不换电。
And then NIO made it free for everybody. Even with battery swap free, a lot of NIO owners still choose to charge because they don't want to get a degraded battery or something like that. It is a good move nonetheless, but NIO has garnered a lot more heat from this whole thing. In essence, it's sort of like taking a big loudspeaker and saying, hey, we're going to raise prices, you better buy your car right now, or else all the freebies is going to be reduced. That could potentially hurt sales in the future when the freebies reduce down. At least that's what some of the NIO owners and also some of the people online are saying. But we'll have to wait and see to see what the full impact of this is. Of course, we are kind of spoiled by NIO, a lot of freebies. That's going to be it. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.